Welcome to Rebuild a Toy.
It's time for another Fantasy Friday. The casting that you see on our turntable is called Hyperliner from Hot Wheels. This vehicle was first available in 2002 and it is still being produced to this day, although the last variation that was released was in 2014. And unfortunately, 2014 saw the loss of one of the coolest features of this vehicle. First, let's take a look at this casting, and I'll show you some of the things that I really enjoy about it. To start with, the vehicle itself is basically a van, and it is obviously designed for high performance. You see on the roof there, that red piece of plastic, that is an air intake for the engine, which is mid-mounted in the vehicle. And you're going to get to see that up close and personal here in just a moment as we talk about some of the special features of this vehicle. I'll bring this up here so you can see the base. There we go, Hyperliner. Copyright 2001, which of course the copyright usually is the year prior to its release. Now, one of the features that I really like about this vehicle are the wheels. Look at that. Lettered tires. How often do you get that on a mainline vehicle anymore? Now, they are plastic. They are not real riders. They're hard plastic wheels. These are the 5-spoke Goodyear wheels. And I was trying to track down how many vehicles have those particular kind of wheels, and I was not able to find a good source of that information. Spin it around so you can see the back. Large spoiler on the back of the vehicle. You can see the tampos on the top. This variation here was the initial release in 2002. So these are the tampos that came on at first. You see the caution there in front of the air intake. Number 1 at Hot Wheels. Now, besides the wheels, there's something else I really enjoy about this vehicle, and it has to do with that little red switch there. If you're not familiar with this vehicle, now this special feature is not something you see often on mainline vehicles anymore. They went to great lengths for this special feature. So notice that little piece of plastic there in the back that's also red. That's a hint as to what this is going to do. So you activate the goodness. Oh, what was that click? Notice that little red tab is moved so that we can take the top of the car off. That's right, there's a hook in the front. This is a metal body. We'll just put that on the turntable for now, and we'll take a look at the inside. Look at that, a roll cage. There's the engine, kind of a rear engine, I guess, not really mid-engine, more rear engine. And there are 4 seats inside the vehicle, and we have not seen all the special features yet. Oh, as if the top coming off weren't enough, look, the roll cage opens. Oh, man, how awesome is that? If only there were more mainline vehicles that had those kind of features. So the roll cage is attached. You can't remove it completely from the vehicle. It's kind of a hinge, and I imagine if the kids got a little rough with it, those little tabs would probably break. But this one is in good shape. So you can open that roll cage up and get a better look at the engine and at the seats. I'm not sure I'd want to sit next to that howling air intake there, tunnel ram in the middle, but it sure looks cool for a fantasy vehicle. That clicks back on. Roll cage is reattached, and I'll show you the body here. In the front is a hook. That hook goes into a slot in the front. Put that in there, and it drops right down. And we go back to this lovely little switch, move it to the rear. clicks, and the little tabs back in place. Everything is nice and solid again. Oh, guess it's ready to race. Well, that's our fantasy casting for this week. The lovely, amazing Hyperliner. Thanks for watching.